That's all it is. And I mean, and like I was saying earlier before, the Most High triggered their pride to pursue our people with the sword, just so in return the Lord can judge them at the last. So this is all the Lord's doing, man. This ain't got nothing to do by the will of man or the will of Esau. We're not doing this by our own will. We're all robots out here, doing exactly what the Lord designated us to do.
That's it. And that's why, so let me say something. That's why.
You got it, man.
I got it.
Might as well just say something.
Sorry. That's why the Bible calls it grace, which is a gift.
Yeah.
Right? It's a gift to be in this, man. Because the Lord could have made us two-third, man.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
So, you know, he said, from the belly I knew you. With Jeremiah. So it's a gift. You know when you give someone a gift, oh, you're surprised and all this stuff. Yeah. So it's a gift, man. Yeah, these people don't know what's going on at the moment, man.
Yeah. Because they wasn't given the faith. They wasn't given the idea of what is. They don't know. And they're gonna stay not knowing even unto this death, even unto their very death. Okay? What people see is what the environment puts right in front of them. That's all they see. So if you're a woman now, what are you gonna do for yourself? What are you gonna do if you're a woman in this society? You're gonna go to university so you can pursue a career. You're not gonna have the mentality of an ancient woman. Oh, I gotta go take care of some kids. I gotta stay in the kitchen. No, you're gonna go out there and get a career, because that's what the environment told them to do. The environment told them to do this. So we're in the wrong environment. This is why men can't be men. This is why women can't be women. And the whole shit is screwed. Because we're in the wrong environment. Wrong environment, wrong vibrations. Yeah. Okay, go on. And that's how it is. So the Most High needs to change, or should I say, balance everything out. Because everything's off balance right now. And this is why when you walk the streets of London, England, all you're gonna find is pretty much damn near everybody's got some kind of problem, mental problem, psychological problem, okay, health problem. That's what you're gonna find out. And the reason why it is because the environment and the spirit of these people are wrong. That's the reason why. Okay? Go on, bro.
This is Isaiah 29, verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
You're going.
For shall the work say of him that made it, he hath made me not?
Right.
Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding?
Right.
That's what everything is. Everything's upside down. Because you've got the wicked ruling the earth, man. Simple as that, man. And they are greatly despised. But my uncle lives in Saudi Arabia. The Saudi Arabian government are with America. Right. They sell weapons to each other. But the people, they hate America, man.
Yeah, because they're finding out. It's like when Trump was on that conference, right? Everybody started laughing at him.
You mean the UN conference?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When he says something that was just kind of like very prideful and arrogant, they laughed at him. Because everybody knows that America ain't got what it take anymore. The power's through. That little level of sense of power is gone, man. Yeah. Esau ain't got no power no more. He's got a little bit of power enough to rule the earth, but it's dwindling apart now. Okay? Only these niggas out here, they believe that Esau's the power and only the power. Okay? What they don't understand is that Esau's coming out of power, man. And a lot of you jakes don't understand that. And this is why you mock at us, you scoff at us, because you looking at us like these niggas is crazy. What they talking about? The end? What? I don't see the end. Yeah, because you're not open, your mind is not open to seeing your enemy falling apart. That's what it is. You're blind in your own little bubble. Okay? Go on.
Alright, I got Lamentations.
Alright, go on.
Lamentations chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Yeah. Thou shalt be drunken, and to make thyself naked.
Right. Go on.
Verse 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Exactly. So now what the Lord is going to start doing is the Lord is going to start judging the house of Esau. according to the wicked ill deeds that they've performed on the earth. All right, like I said earlier before, the Lord triggered their pride, because one thing about Esau is that pride. That's what makes Esau Esau, is that pride. That's why he was able to conquer the world the way he did it. Okay, that's why he was able to conquer our people in the way that he did it. Why? Because of pride. That was all done out of pride. But when you take pride away out of the equation, which the Lord is going to do, all you're going to see is somebody that has nothing.
Yeah.
Somebody that has no substance to their character or their spirit.
Wow.
No soul. And that's these Edomites, man. They're soulless.
Yep.
They have no rhythm. They have no life in them. All they got to keep them up and going is that pride. Okay? And when the Lord takes that pride from them, man, we're going to get the whooping that ass.
Right.
And we're going to whoop that ass for 1,000 years, and they're going to be totally eradicated off the face of the map, like a virus in the body is eradicated from the body. Okay? Go on.
Verse 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
Right, we're not going into captivity no more. This is our last captivity. Go on.
He will visit thine iniquity,
Right.
O daughter of Edom.
Right.
He will discover thy sins.
He will discover thy sins. Now, his sins are going to be well, thoroughly examined. And then that's when they're going to get what's coming to them. They're going to receive the curses. Okay, every kind of any kind of bad times we put upon them, okay, on each and every Edomite family, that's where the judgment is going to be placed upon them. What judgment is going to be brought before them? All right, or should I say, that's the judgment that's going to be brought before them. Okay, according to what they have done.
Right.
Psalms 12 verse 5. For the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy, now will I arise, saith the Lord.
Right.
I will set him in safety
Right.
from him that puffeth at him.
Right, because the oppressed and the one that is crying of the poor, that's talking about us, the Israelites. Because the Israelites will be poor in these last days. The Jews, the real Jews will be poor in these last days. And they will be in an oppressive state. And being oppressed by another nation that hates their guts. Pursuant to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, you shall be sold unto your enemies. Okay? And that's what has happened. So if that's happened, then other prophecies will be declared. Past prophecies have already been declared, and future prophecies will be declared. Okay, go on.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven,
Right.
and ye holy apostles and prophets,
And we are the holy apostles and prophets.
for God hath avenged you on her.
Yeah.
That's from my Babylon the Great.
America. So America's going to be trodden down. And the only man that's going to do that job officially is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is going to be trodden down, these Edomites, man. Okay, it tells you that in the book of Isaiah, the 64th chapter. And how the Lord will come against Esau with dyed garments from Basra, man. And why was his garments dyed red? Because it represented the blood he was going to spill against Esau, or on Esau. And that's what's going to happen in this reality real soon. A lot of these Edomites out here that you see, a lot of these sheikhs out here that you see, they're going to witness the power of the Lord. They're going to witness the wrath of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah.
As they've been taught, they never existed. Go on.
Psalms 21 verse 8. Thine hand shall find out all thine enemies.
Right, thine hand shall find out all thine enemies. So the Lord is going to examine everything that these devils are doing, man. Go on.
Thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee.
Right.
Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven in the time of thine anger.
I tell you what, brother, hold on. Hold what you got. You need to put the Malachi, the full chapter. As it says, there's gonna be a day that shall burn as an oven, right? You're gonna get that.
Malachi chapter 4, start from 1, yeah?
I believe it's verse 5 or something. Verse 1 anyway, though. Start from the top, just to read on down. So yeah, man, I mean, ultimately, it looks pretty bad for us right now, but when it's all said and done, our life is going to change for the better. We're not going to have to worry about what we're dealing with right here, man. Looking at our young men, just lost in days, man, in society. Well, everybody's laughing at us and giggling at us, like a joke. Them days are not, it's no more going to be. Things are going to change. Go on.
Malachi chapter 4 verse 1. Right? For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven,
Right.
and all the proud.
And all the proud. Who's the most proudest nation of them all? So-called white man. They're the most proudest nation. They're the most arrogant. When you're dealing with them, you can understand that. You can feel that vibration. Okay, now if you're West African, you haven't dealt with Esau, or you're so-called, let's say West Indian, you haven't dealt with Esau, you're not gonna understand that. But the brothers that's on the Western Hemisphere, we know the spirit of Esau very well. And these devils are proud, man. These devils are proud as all hell, man. Okay, they believe they could take anybody out. They believe they could do what they want, but they have done it to a certain degree. Why? Because the Lord gave them the green light to do that. But the Lord is going to put a stop to the nonsense, man. The madness. Go on.
And all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly,
Right.
shall be stubble.
All that do wickedly shall be stubborn, and that's the so-called Europeans. They're all going to be put to death by that nuclear fire that's going to come to their asses, man. And the ones about people that want to stick their head up their ass, they're going to be a part of that fire too. Because I got news for you, pal. This guy right here, he ain't the Most High. Okay, this ain't Jesus Christ. This is a man that was around in the 15th century, the Renaissance era. This ain't no God, man. This ain't nothing but a demon and an idol or a demigod. That's all it is. It don't exist. It's not real. It's a figment of Esau's imagination. That's all it is. And when you dive more deep into this idol here, it goes back to what's the guy's name?
Rodrigo Borges.
No, there's another guy. Right, you got it, brother. Serapis Christmas, which was a god, another demigod. Okay, go on.
And all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Let it finish that.
All that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Yeah.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up.
Now we're gonna go back to this now.
Verse 9, thou shalt make them as a fiery oven
Right.
in the time of thine anger.
Right, in the time of thine anger, will it be made even unto the fire. So you understand what we're talking about, right? Bro, you understand what I'm saying? All right, where you from, by the way?
I'm from Nigeria.
Okay, well, you're an Israelite. I don't know what tribe you're from.
I'm Yoruba.
Huh?
Yoruba.
Yoruba. Okay. Well, you could be from the tribe of Judah.
Huh?
You could be from the tribe of Judah.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. Oh, all right. He believe it. Okay, that's all right. But if you believe so, now what you're gonna have to do?
In the name of the Heavenly Father and the Son.
What you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to repent and watch and listen to what we gotta say. Because what we gotta say holds more deadly to what these pastors gotta say. They don't got the word. The pastors that you go to, or that our people go to in general, they don't have the truth. All they have is pretty much philosophy or tradition. Okay, the so-called white man's philosophy. That's all it is, man. Okay, what we telling you is pretty much you're one of the sons of God. You're one of the sons of God, of the tribe of Judah. Okay, if you're from like the Yoruba tribe, predominantly you could be Judah. Predominantly, I'll say. All right, go on.
Because that Christianity, that's that cotton field Christianity. That's that slavery Christianity. Like when you go to Lagos, they worship the white Jesus there. You know, the Roman Catholic Church in Lagos. The big white Jesus there. That's the devil. That's a deceiver.
And that's something that you're gonna have to understand.
The real Messiah was one of us. He was a brother.
Actually, my belief, English people came to Africa to spread Christianity. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
They just deceive my forefather.
Well, who would you say?
I said English people came to Africa to spread Christianity. But they brought what they are not practicing to my forefather. and instead they try to steal whatever they can. And unfortunately, my father, they are so stupid, you know. Before Christ, we have something we believe on, they are doing, and things getting on very well. But with all this,
But you know, I'm gonna hit you with something. Because you're saying before Christ, do you know that your people were in Jerusalem before you got to Africa? Now, am I saying that basically all of the people in Africa today don't originate there? No, I'm speaking about a portion of Africans. I'm talking about the West African people. Predominantly, they go back to the Jews. Okay, and basically, the reason why your people went down there, or our people went down there, is because they ran away from the Roman persecution. We was in Jerusalem running away from the Roman persecution. So we fled into Africa, we fled into different parts of the world. And we dwelled there for millenniums. All right, and we started to grab onto these philosophies and these different religions, okay, belief systems. But the origin belief system is that of the scriptures right here. Okay, and also we spoke the Hebrew Lashon Kodash language. All right, give me Jeremiah 17 verse 20. It's what it is. We've lost our way. We've lost our culture, our true identity. It's what we were. Who were we before we went to Africa? Okay, who were we before ancient Babylon, etc. Well, even in ancient Babylon, we didn't believe the Israelites.
We still are today. It's that we just don't consciously know it. We're Israelites. Jeremiah 17 verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage,
right, even
that I gave you.
Right, even you would discontinue from your heritage that I've given you. So, in other words, you would instead of calling yourself the tribe of Judah of the nation of Israel, you would call yourself Nigerian or New Guinea or Yoruba or all of these different tribes. Okay, because your forefathers going all the way back to 2,000 years ago, they already knew who they were. They knew they were the Israelites. Okay, so you're an Israelite, brother, so what you have to do is watch the videos and repent. And if you don't repent, you're going to be destroyed. Alright? And I have to tell him that. Because he got to know the flip side to the story. Whether he realizes that or not. Okay? And that's the thing, like, you know, when you see when the Israelite come up, you got to deal with them accordingly. Okay, you don't need to deal with him because he's from where you're from. You deal with him accordingly. Like, let's say if a guy come up, right, and he's from America. I'm not going to be reasonable with him because he's from America, like myself. No, I'm going to tell him, look, bro, this is who you are, etc., etc. And we're going to deal with him, be patient with him. And then if he don't get it, we're going to use the scriptures to condemn him. Yeah. Okay, and he's going to have to be on his way. Go on.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land thou knowest not. That's pretty much the point.
Yeah, that's it on that.
Psalms 21, verse 9. Thou shalt make them.
Yeah, brother. I noticed something. You're not reading loud enough, man. You gotta read a little bit louder. I know you can read louder than that.
Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven in the time of thine anger. The Lord shall swallow them up in his wrath.
Right.
And the fire shall devour them.
Okay.
Their fruit shalt thou destroy from the earth.
Right.
And their seed from among the children of men.
Right.
For they intended evil against thee.
Right.
They imagined a mischievous device which they are not able to perform.
Right. And and really what they want to perform is to get rid of the house of Israel. That's something that they really would like to do. And this is why they set up the abortion clinics. Alright? They set up different biological attacks against our people throughout the years. Like you had the Tuskegee experiment. Okay, and other things. But even that didn't even work. Okay? They tried many forms of techniques to try to prohibit the lifestyle of Israel, man. That's all it is. Yeah, you just wanted some attention. That's all it is. So that's the whole thing.
Stink.
And she's mad because I didn't pay her no attention. That's why she's mad. You understand? She's expecting every Negro to just pay her some attention. Look at me. I'm a princess. I got the look. I got blonde hair. I got blue eyes. Why aren't you looking at me? You know, whether she's ugly or she's fine, don't make a difference. I'm not into that. I'm focused on doing this. Okay, go on, bro. You know, there's a time and a place to talk to girls, and there's a time and a place to do everything, man. Right now, it's the time for this work. Okay?
Okay, no, look at them. They're nasty, man.
Don't get mad at me because you ain't got nothing else to do. Cause I got shit to do out here, man. I got shit to do. Go on, bro. And she ain't my type anyway.
The fruit shalt thou destroy from up. Therefore shalt thou make them turn their back.
Right.
And thou shalt make ready thine arrows upon thy strings.
You know, you remind me of, you know who she remind me of?
Oh, okay.
She remind me of Cattle Me Stenders, man.
Oh, that's lovely, that is.
She,
Do you know who you remind me of?
who's that? She's gonna insult me now. She's gonna insult me now.
Yeah, I will. I think Catherine.
She reminds me of her ex-boyfriend.
I didn't say that to insult you. You actually, I'm actually being serious. You do. You do.
Right.
Go on, bro. She's not that bad looking anyway. She's not that bad looking. Go on, bro.
I'm going to come and listen to 12 Tribes in Israel, but from Catherine Singers, it's not bad.
Yeah, but it's how you came. You have to come with respect, man. You didn't come respectfully. Go on.
Respect that. Be thou exalted, Lord, in thine own strength. So will we sing and praise thy power.
Right, and that's it. At the last when it's all said and done, we're gonna praise the Lord. Right now, we're crying out to the Lord, man, because we're in a miserable state. We're laughing and we're giggling, but behind all of that, man, we're looking to get the fuck out of here, man. That's what we're looking for. We're looking to get out of here. We're not looking to stay here. Go on. Matter of fact, give me what is it? Isaiah 64. Yeah, the book of Isaiah 64. Where it speaks about I created new heavens and new earth. That's what we're looking for, man. We're not looking to pursue a career here.
Isaiah 65 verse 17. For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth.
Right, I create a new heavens and a new earth, and that's what we look forward to pursuing to. What is it? 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter. Okay, go on.
And the former shall not be remembered.
Now you're reading louder now. Go on.
Nor come into mind.
Right, nor come into mind. So all of this sicknesses that we're having to breathe or having to deal with, it's not going to be remembered no more. Like I said earlier before, all of this is just temporal, man. This ain't going to run forever. This reality, as we call it, it's not going to run forever. The craziness of the people. Smoking cigarette buzz on the floor, shit on all over the floor. All right, women dressed like prostitutes, carrying on business. All right, all of this, the nastiness of this world is not going to be remembered no more because it's going to be put out. Go on.
But be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I create.
Right, in that which I create, because there's going to be a new civilization, a new revival, a new revival of the earth. And that's going to be the kingdom of Israel, the kingdom of our world. Like, for example, whose world we live under? We live under the so-called white man's world, right? The reason why I say so-called white, because in the Bible, their names are Esau and Edom. That's their original nationality.
Wow.
Okay, so we're under the empire of Rome, the revival of ancient Rome. But this revival of ancient Rome is going to fall apart due to the nuclear war or economic collapse. Well, first it's going to be an economic collapse, and then it's going to be riots of all sorts, and then the war's going to happen. That's how it's going to play out definitively. Go on.
For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy.
So the Jerusalem is referring to the nation of Israel, the so-called, I say so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos and Native American Indians. That's what they're called today. So these are the people of Jerusalem, the real Jews that the Bible speaks about, whom the world has been conditioned to look down upon as just being blacks, all right, or Hispanics. But we're more than just blacks. We're no longer black anymore, all right? We're the children of Israel. And that's something that the powers that be understand this very well. Even President, I believe his name was Nixon. President Nixon knew about this, 40 odd years ago. Okay? All of these different secret alphabetical agencies know who the children of Israel are. They know this. Okay? Go on.
Say, and I will rejoice in Jerusalem and joy in my people.
Right, and joy in my people. So the Lord, when it's all said and done, he's going to have joy in his own people. But the reason why we're in a cursed situation, and the reason why people like him are over us, because we've sinned. We've transgressed the laws. So the Lord said, look, if you want to live in error, I'm going to have a man of error dominate you and rule over you and label you on what he thinks you're supposed to be. All right? Go on.
That's it. And the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying.
Right, so it says the voice of weeping shall no more be heard in her. Who is the her? The her is referring to Israel. Give me that now, Isaiah the 6th chapter. Jeremiah 6. He refers to Israel as a lovely and delicate woman. This is all parabolic. This is all about the nation of Israel, man. This whole story of what this life is all about is all about the nation of Israel. And it's not just about us, it's about the nation of Esau. Okay, between the so-called blacks and the so-called Europeans. You have all of the other nations that's playing a part in this story, but the main characters is the so-called Europeans and our people. All right? And you had the powers that be of Esau and Edom that always had and tried to exterminate these people. And the reason why they wanted to get rid of us, and still to this very day, because they want to get that birthright. They have to get the birthright. Go on.
Jeremiah 6 verse 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman.
Right, a beautiful woman. So like I was saying, they felt the need to make these moves as they're doing right now so they can get the birthright. But they're not going to get the birthright. Why? Because that's not within the counsel of the Lord. That's not within the will of the Father. Okay? Go on. So going back to that scripture right there, the Lord likens Israel to a beautiful, delicate woman. So let's get back to the scripture now. Pursuant to, where's you at? Isaiah 65. He was in Isaiah 65. I don't know what verse he was in though.
Verse 20, Isaiah 65, there shall be no more thence an infant of days.
That's it right there.
Nor an old man that have not filled his days.
Right.
But a child shall die 100 years old.
Actually, read up a couple of verses where it says there shall be no weeping in her.
Verse 19, and I will rejoice in Jerusalem and joy in my people.
Yeah.
And the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying.
Right, so we're not going to be crying. We're not going to be feeling pain anymore. Okay, get me that in Revelation 21. We're not going to be feeling no pain or any form of oppression anymore. Why? Because we're going to be the powers ruling the earth. You have the house of David, right? Which we are the formulation of that. So if we're the formulation of the house of David, we're going to be put in position of power to rule the earth in righteousness. Not like how it is right now, where you got a lot of people that are seizing the mind. Seizing the mind, body, and soul. It's not going to be like that in our world. Our world is going to be a world of perfection, a world of justice, a world of pureness, a world of righteousness. Okay, go on.
Revelation 21 verse 1. And I saw a new heaven.
I saw a new heaven and a what?
And a new earth.
Go on.
For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away.
In this world, this age, this eon, this society, this empire, the British American Empire, the revival of ancient Rome, this all passed away. Due to what? A nuclear war. Go on.
And there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High, out of heaven.
Right, there was a city. Now this is metaphorically, this is figuratively speaking. This is talking about the elect coming right back down from the chariots of the Heavenly Father to reestablish a new order. All right, what Esau calls a new world order. But it's going to actually be a new world order. And the new world order is going to be the kingdom of who you call Jesus Christ. Yahweh, which was a so-called black man of the tribe of Judah. He's going to establish the authentic or original New World Order along with his men, the elect, whom you see out here teaching his word. All right? By the will of the Heavenly Father. Go on.
Coming down from the Most High of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
Exactly. Go on.
And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High.
Right, the tabernacle of the Most High, which is the tabernacle of David. Go on.
Is with men.
Is with men. So men are going to be the founders of the new world. It's going to be a patriarchal system. Right now it's about both patriarch and matriarch. And the matriarchal system doesn't